City News on TV Rotorua is proudly brought to you by Rotorua Central. Kia ora. Tonight on City News, Rotorua's revised proposed district plan has been released this week, with Mayor Steve Chadwick calling it a progressive platform for the future. Shop local for Christmas and be in to win $5,000. And Waikato Bay of Plenty Magic membership packages are on sale now for the 2015 season. Rotorua's proposed district plan is nearing completion, with Mayor Steve Chadwick calling the document a progressive platform for the future. She says it's taken 3 years of intensive community engagement and consultation for Rotorua's most important planning document for future development and land use to reach this mark. Submissions for the proposed district plan were considered by a panel of commissioners acting under delegated authority from the Rotorua District Council before reaching the decisions released this week. She says this week's release follows analysis of 622 separate submissions, 8 months of public hearings and deliberations by a panel of commissioners on more than 10,000 submission points. Locals can now view those decision reports on the proposed district plan, and a version of the plan showing changes and maps can be viewed online from the council website, and that's rdc.govt.nz. More FM breakfast host Andy George is encouraging locals to shop local this Christmas and be in with a chance of winning $5,000. The station's running the Shop Local, Love Local for Christmas promotion.
Well, it is pretty simple. As we say, there's a whole load of businesses, I think well over 55 businesses all involved in this. And we've got $5,000 to give away on Christmas Eve, which I'm really looking forward to.
Yes.
For me, the big thing is just getting that reaction on air. You know, that's what I'm looking forward to on Christmas Eve as well.
That's crazy. You're like going to be the ultimate elf.
I think so.
Absolutely,
Do you think I should dress up on the show that morning?
I think we should dress you up, definitely.
Yeah.
Put some muscles in, so like you're the elf on steroids.
Oh, even
It's
better.
$5,000. Love it. So 55 shops. That's a
Yes.
whole lot of toys.
All you need to do is just shop there, spend anything. They'll give you a unique code which you need to text into us, and that's it.
Simple as
You can
that.
shop as many times as you like, enter as many times as you like.
Wow. And now, do the purchases have to be any certain price?
No, that's up to the businesses, and we understand that each of the businesses as well will sell a different quantity of items. So what's going to happen is Andy will draw out the business first, and then he'll say after this ad break, if you shopped in this business, you could be in with a chance to win $5,000 cash.
Capers Epicurean's new signature dish has been named a finalist in its category of the New Zealand Cafe of the Year Awards. Chef Matthew Semple says his southern-style cornbread with cinnamon poached black Doris plums, candied bacon and orange creme fraiche was inspired by a night out in Auckland at a Mexican cafe. He says it's an honour to make the finals with a dish that displays his love of experimentation and technique, combining different flavours to create unique dishes.
You've got to sort of taste a few different ingredients and just see how they work together, sort of thing. But I always like to sort of experiment with food and stuff, just to get different flavours and just sort of get a feel for what works and what doesn't. But
Nice. And what about your personal aspirations and what you'd like to do?
I definitely want to do a bit of travel the next few years and sort of branch out and try new things and work in different places for sure. But I'll definitely look at owning my own place in the far future sort of thing. But
Very cool.
Until
Very
then.
cool.
Capers is the only local cafe in this year's Cafe of the Year Awards and is up against competition in Tauranga and Auckland. And Matthew Semple says mystery judges will be visiting the cafe over the next few weeks to sample his dish, with the winner announced next month. And in sport tonight, we're halfway through November, and Sport Bay of Plenty Play in the Bay coordinator Melissa Gordon says there's still time to enjoy events. Ms Gordon says this month is Water Month, with aquatic events taking place around the city aimed at all levels of fitness and skill.
So coming up in November, the Tarawera Trail happened on Saturday, so I'm looking forward to finding out how that went. I didn't attend this time, I normally do, but this one I didn't. We've also got things like arthritis pool classes, walks that are happening around lakes, free swim lessons for babies or adults at the aquatic centre. So yeah, have a go sailing, there's all sorts happening during Water Month.
So is this for fit people?
We hope the calendars target beginners. That's what we try to encourage providers to offer give it a go type activities to target people that may be not so active at the moment or people that want to try a different activity.
For more information on Water Month activities, visit sportbop.co.nz. And Waikato Bay of Plenty Magic membership packages are now on sale for the 2015 season. The Magic will play 6 home round-robin games for the ANZ Championship in Tauranga, Rotorua and Hamilton, starting in Tauranga on the 9th of March and ending in Hamilton on the 25th of May. Membership packages offer discounted tickets to home games, with loyal Magic supporters also offered further incentives. Next year's Rotorua game is offered in a special on-court Bay package along with Tauranga games. The local match is on Sunday the 5th of April at the Energy Event Centre. And to your weather update now. Tonight, good news, mainly fine, fresh westerlies and an overnight low of 6. Tomorrow for Wednesday, fine spells, a few showers, westerlies, a high of 17 and a low of 7. Looking out to Thursday, becoming fine again, which is good news. Westerlies easing, a high of 17 and a low of 7. The marine forecast for Lake Rotorua for tomorrow Wednesday, rising to westerly 20 knots by midday, waves half a metre or less, fair visibility in a few showers. Still to come tonight on City News, we find out about Sport Bay of Plenty's green prescriptions. We talk with coordinator Vivian Cooper about next month's Weet-Bix triathlon, and we are at the lakefront covering last week's ICC World Cup Trophy Tour.
We've just popped down to Sport Bay of Plenty to find out what a green prescription is. Next to me on the couch we have Lauren Atkinson, who is the Green Prescription Advisor. Lauren, what is a green prescription?
Green prescription is a medical professional's health advice for a patient to be more physically active as part of their health management. It's a starter program where we motivate, encourage and educate our clients to make lifestyle changes that they can sustain after the program.
Okay, and how do people get onto the program?
To get onto the program for a green prescription, they need to be over 18 years of age, and we need to have a referral from a GP or practice nurse so we know that the client is medically stable to participate.
Okay. Now, so it's about lifestyle change, did I hear you say?
Yes. So the program's all about making sustainable changes around physical activity and nutritional areas of change as well. So the Sport Bay of Plenty program offers a range of physical activity options as well as nutritional advice and goal setting to help our clients achieve that.
Right. And so what do they do? What activities do they do?
We have a range of activities. We run a couple of walking groups each week. One's at the Redwoods and the other one's at the lakefront. We also work in conjunction with the Rotorua Aquatic Centre to provide a couple of aqua jogging classes a week, and the clients are also offered a circuit class as part of the activities. For the nutritional component, supermarket tours are also on offer to give clients information about healthy food choices, label reading, and the kind of tricks and traps that food marketing might lead them into.
Really? Because you always see the labels say 100% fat-free or fat-free product.
Yes.
But it might not necessarily be the fat that you're worried about.
Yes, it always pays to read your labels and be aware of what's in your food products, especially reading ingredients lists as well can all help. So that's all covered as part of the Green Prescription program if clients choose to uptake that option.
So how many clients do you have currently on the program?
We currently have about 250 clients on the Green Prescription program here in Rotorua. So really great referral numbers, and they're consistently coming in, so it's great to see.
Oh, that's good. So people are actively seeking help. They're actually actively making lifestyle decisions and changes.
Yes, we're seeing a lot higher referral rates lately in the past few months, and a lot of people choosing to seek the referral from their GP or practice nurse as opposed to being suggested or recommended to the program.
I see. What are some of the success stories? Do you have any feedback come back from the clients who have been on the program?
Yes, clients that choose to engage with the program do get some great success, and they do comment how it is nice to get that regular follow-up from myself to provide them that motivation to continue. We've had some great success stories in the past of people losing excess of 40 kilos, reversing their type 2 diabetes, lowering blood pressure, so really great results.
Wow, that's brilliant. Actually, 40 kilos, that's a good effort, really good effort.
Yes.
And how long are they on the program for?
The program goes for 6 months from their initial consult that they have through to the end. At the end of their 6 months, we do a questionnaire just to see the improvements or benefits that they've noted in their health since starting on the program.
And how was the program started?
It was initially started as a government-led initiative, which is now run through the Ministry of Health.
Yeah. Okay, and when it comes to the extent that it has an impact on families, what are the feedback there? Because, when you have someone who has poor health or needs a little bit of extra, it obviously must run through to the family and spread off and run off on friends. Have you ever had anyone come and say, my friend's done this program, so I thought I'd better get referred as well?
Absolutely. A lot of people, when they hear of the program through friends or family, or we often have partners or husband and wives that are on the program together, often they'll get the family on board if they're the only one in the household on the program. So the exercise activities that they're taking on board, we encourage people to bring along friends or family to our walking groups and other activities so they feel more supported and encouraged. Also, the nutritional changes that they adopt normally have a flow-on effect to the whole family, which is really great.
That's good. Is there any cost to the client?
The consultation costs are all free. The only cost depends on the various activities that they choose to uptake as part of the program.
Okay, so there could be. But all in all, you get pretty good service, really?
Yes, absolutely. It's a free program for the service that's provided over the course of the 6 months. They're just, like I said, small charges that may occur for the activities that the clients choose to uptake.
And are you quite happy with the increase in numbers, or are you a little bit overwhelmed by the amount of people on the program?
No, it's fantastic. We love to see the referral numbers coming in at the numbers that they currently are.
So people can keep coming?
Keep them coming.
There you go. So if you feel that you may need a green prescription, first step is to see your doctor to make sure that you're actually physically able to come in and see Lauren Atkinson down here at Sport Bay of Plenty, and she will hopefully be able to put you in the right direction. Well, you will, won't you? Because you've had success stories.
Yes, we have.
And 40 kgs, wow, that's good. Thank you.
Thanks.
Are you between the ages of 7 and 15, or maybe somebody in your family is, and maybe that somebody might want to get out on the 7th of December and get into the Sanitarium Weet-Bix Kids Triathlon? Well, if they do, if they want to get out and flex those muscles and show their things, show their stuff, then they need to see this lady. Her name is Vivian Cooper, and she is the coordinator, the port of call for Rotorua. Hi, Vivian.
Hi, Kerry.
Well, exciting. You've got a very exciting job organising quite a spectacular event.
Well, everything has been sort of put in place by Weet-Bix, and so I'm just a local person, to make their job a bit easier, and my job is very easy. All I got to do is to just get people together and get the local residents to be involved in the marshalling and volunteering side. And last year we had over 600 kids, 680 kids that took part. So that was, was a fantastic day. So we're going to do it again this year.
It's a bit of a tradition now, isn't it, these days? For the Kiwi kid, it's like a coming of age thing to do the Sanitarium Weet-Bix Kids Triathlon. So you said you're looking for some volunteers to help out, are you?
Yes, yeah, we're looking for like 100 marshals for the day.
100?
Yes, 101 to be exact.
Oh, okay. 101?
Yeah, so at present we're still very short. So if anybody can come out and give us a hand, that'll be wonderful. All the donations or the proceeds from this event, I'm sort of been paid a fee, and all the marshals have been paid a fee. But I'm asking all the good people of Rotorua to donate, including myself. I'm donating all the whole fee to Swim Rotorua to support our local swimming club. And this is again, giving it back to the community. It is all about community.
Absolutely, and summer coming up, so what a beautiful cause, and how apt to be thinking about swim safety and water safety with summer coming on its way. So tell me a little bit about what's going to happen at the event, where's it going to be, and what's the feeling of the day going to be like, do you think?
Oh, it's always buzzing, because there's just so many kids that are so excited. A lot of them, perhaps it's their first event and they feel like, wow, they're doing a triathlon. It is a little bit more about participation rather than race and all that, but keeping them sort of, healthy and fit. And a lot of them also have put in a lot of training sessions into, an event like this. So it is like the climax of all that hard work of mom, getting up early, or going for a run with them, or train them on the bikes, So it's a lot to do with family involvement as well. So the event is going to start at the aquatic center. That is the first swim lake. Depending on the ages of the kids, the younger ones do 1 lap and the bigger ones do 2 laps. Once they get off the swimming side, there's a bit of transition. The transition is at Kurau Park, where they will have left their bikes and whatnot, helmets and all the safety stuff there. And then they go for the bike. The bike again is 1 lap or 2 laps, and then they do the run transition, and it's all sort of finished at the Kurau Park.
Wow, that's quite a day and quite an effort, and I'm glad that they're out training, because they'd need to be training, wouldn't they? But you did say a lot of it is about fun, about participation,
yes,
good sportsmanship.
Yes.
I would imagine all of those really good virtuous things we want young people to learn.
Yeah. So if they want to get, their friends train together, or the school, you can go to the school, the teachers, some of the schools, they have got teams coming in. If not, you can just get a few buddies, to register. And if you are having, you want some sort of, some kind of sponsorship, there's also opportunity there. And the best people to speak to will be Sports BOP.
Great, great. Now, the other thing you could do, if you don't really feel like competing, you could just come along and support. Yes. You could clap them along and encourage them along the way.
Be a marshal.
It would be a marshal. So what does a marshal do? It sounds ominous, actually.
Yeah, well, you first of all, you've got to be 16 and over. What they do is just being there, on different spots that we have got, allocate to you, and just making sure that the kids, are safe. If there's any concern or any incident or accident, they report it to the team there. Just being there if we need your if there's any incident.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for your time, Vivian.
Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for the opportunity.
Oh, you're welcome too. And we do love to be able to get out and run around. Not me particularly, I'm wearing high heels, but you kids, I'm sure you'll love it.
Well, how exciting is this? The sun is shining and it is a beautiful morning down here at the Rotorua Lakefront and Village Green. Standing next to me is obviously a very familiar face, one of the well-known sportsmen around New Zealand, Chris Harris, who is the ambassador for the 2015 World Cup. Morning, Chris.
Morning, what a great intro, thank you.
Oh, it was a long-winded one, so I hope they keep that. Now, Chris, what are we doing here this morning?
Well, we're in Rotorua. Why would you not want to be in Rotorua? It's such a beautiful part of New Zealand. We are here, though, with part of the World Cricket Trophy Tour. So we're taking the World Cup from Kaitaia to Bluff. And obviously we couldn't miss out Rotorua. I love being here, we all love being here. We've had schools down here, Rotorua Primary came down and did a puffery. It was unbelievable. So we're feeling very welcome and happy to be here.
Oh, it's good to have you here, actually. Quite a bit of a buzz and a bit of excitement down here. So where have you been so far? Is this your first stop, second stop, third stop?
This is day 8, so we started at the top of New Zealand, Kaitaia, and we've made our way all the way down. Yep. And the thing that I think makes this event special, we not only go to all the major towns, and look, they're already a wee bit spoiled because they're already getting the games. I think it's really important that we take this opportunity to all of New Zealand, and unfortunately not all of New Zealand can get games, so that's why we think it's really important to take the trophy to everyone.
Absolutely.
So you've got to come down, you can have your photo with the World Cup trophy, which is really cool, and you get to keep it, and it's free. And there's all these amazing cricket stations, you can do commentary, there's just so much going on, you've just got to come down.
Absolutely. So what does it mean to you personally, being able to travel from one end of the islands to the other ends with the cup?
Well, the amazing thing is, whenever I go overseas, I think how lucky I am to be a New Zealander. And I've been given this amazing opportunity to be part of this amazing event and to see even parts of New Zealand that I haven't. Like, for example, I was at the top of Mount Wanganui at 5:30 yesterday morning, or the other day looking at the sunrise, done some amazing things in Rotorua, and just all these opportunities that I wouldn't normally get. So actually I feel really lucky. So although New Zealanders might be happy that we're going, I reckon I'm the blessed one.
Oh, that's lovely. So if you're feeling lucky about what you're doing now, do you feel lucky about next year's World Cup?
I'm really excited. I mean, I was fortunate enough to be involved in 4 myself, and the last one here in '92, and that was amazing. The crowd, New Zealand were amazing, they were behind us. Now I'm really excited because I think this Black Cap side is the best team that we've ever put out, and the reason I say that, we've got 5 or 6 amazing fast bowlers that can bowl 140 plus, we've got 4 or 5 world-class batters, and something that's dear to my heart, I think we've got 5 or 6 brilliant fielders that are world-class as well, and I think that could be the difference in the tournament. And I know this Black Cap side on their day can beat anyone. So guys, you just got to get it right. We've got to go one better and win this World Cup.
There you have it, one better, win the World Cup. Chris, where to from here? What town? What's
good question.
Town?
We're going to Napier next, but we've got all sort of thermal pools to stop at, and the geysers. We've got so much happening. It's amazing. So we're stopping at schools where we can, some businesses, but we're in Napier next. But we're just enjoying our time in Rotorua here at the moment. And thanks for having us.
So we've got our players over in Pakistan at this point in time. How do you feel they're doing?
They're not doing quite as well as we'd like. They're playing Pakistan in a place called Dubai. Well, they're actually in Abu Dhabi. It's really tough conditions. But so the test game not going quite as well as we'd like, but we know they'll get it right. But really excited about what they're going to do in one-day cricket.
And what do you feel this means for New Zealand as a whole when it comes to our sporting and cricket in particular?
Well, I think it's going to make the sport even more popular. I mean, in '92 the numbers grew out of sight because of the success the team had and how brilliant New Zealand were about getting behind the team then. And I think this year's going to be no different. The team's going to perform well. We've already seen that it's going to be an amazing event. Just the lead-up's been incredible. So the actual tournament, I just can't wait. It's going to be amazing. Black Caps are going to go well. New Zealand's going to get behind them. We're going to win the cup, and the numbers are going to go through the roof.
Now, you are the ambassador, so what would you like to tell the viewers at home?
Just support this Black Caps team. They're going to go well, and we would love to see you at the games because I think they're all going to be a sellout. So get your tickets now. But yeah, let's just have an amazing time.
Well, thank you, Chris. There you have it from the man himself. Have an amazing time and support our players.
And highlights there from last week's ICC World Cup Trophy Tour held at the Village Green. And remember, if you have a news story, call the station on 07 34 88 984 or email us at news@tvrotorua.co.nz. Thanks for having us at your place. From all the team here at City News, Pamaria.
Supporting local content so you can see more of New Zealand on air.
City News on TV Rotorua was proudly brought to you by Rotorua Central.